That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all see the title, okay? We don't got a thumbnail yet, but yeah, this is more like an impromptu live stream. I'm tired, y'all. I'm just so tired. Happy Easter to everybody. Oh boy, if you guys yesterday, we had my mom funeral service, and I was just sitting here, you guys, and I was thinking, I was kind of watching some stuff on YouTube just to get my mind off of things. And I said, you know what, let me jump on here real quick and say hi to everybody. Wish y'all happy Easter. I'm not on my computer, y'all. I'm on my phone because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just tired, y'all. I'm wore out. I'm so weak. Yesterday was a busy day. It was a hard day, but we got through it, y'all. We got through it. It was a beautiful service. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My mom looked so beautiful. They did a really good job with her, like really good job with her. And Friday, Friday is the day you can go view the body. The family can go view the body, and I chose not to because y'all, that was just too much for me. My brother went, and my aunt went with my brother because I just couldn't. I was like, bro, please forgive me. I just can't. He said, I understand this. You know what I'm saying? My brother has been so strong throughout this whole situation. And, yesterday or today, this morning, we divvied up pictures and stuff. Pictures we have taken, my mom had and stuff. She had so many pictures. And so, we divvied those up today. And we had family that cooked Easter dinner for us, so we didn't have to worry with it. Yeah, y'all. Yesterday was just, and I slept last night. I slept last night, y'all, and it was so funny. I went to sleep with my mom in my eyes, and when I woke up and opened my eyes, she was still right there in my eyes. So, oh boy. Yeah, right, sunshine. You are so right about that. You are so right about that. But it was so many people that came and show support for our family. Um, all her siblings, but two were able to make it. Um, you know, so she has so many flowers, you guys. Again, thank you to everyone who sent me a cash app for my mom, Yellow Roses. Because, baby, when I tell you that place was full of yellow roses and other flower arrangements. Y'all, when I tell you I got so many flowers, it's ridiculous. The whole trunk of the car was filled with flowers because my brother and I split them up between the two of us. It was so many flowers, baby. My allergies have started messing with me. Okay, It was just, I mean, y'all, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. So now it's time for healing, y'all. It's time for healing. If you know, at the end of the day, y'all, we all gonna leave this earth. You know, that's the reality. When we're born into this world, our day for departing is already written. So we're all gonna leave this earth. But oh, hold on, y'all, my phone tripping. I'm sorry. However, hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Give me a minute, y'all. Let me straighten out my phone. Give me one moment, y'all. I'm sorry, you guys, for the silence. I had to go find me another charger. That charger, my phone, my phone is was getting ready to die. You guys, I didn't even realize it. Uh, no cancer. I just had to put it on pause for a minute, on mute, so I can switch out my. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, T. Wilson. Thank you, everybody. So Jenny said, thinking of my mom every day, not a day goes by, but I don't. She's been gone 16 years now. True. Yeah, that's so true. You know, I'm going to be honest with y'all. You know, burying my mom and my dad, both are hard, but I don't know, something about burying my mom yesterday was just, yeah, that was hard, y'all. That was real hard. You know, it's so funny. Um, I don't have any bad memories of my mother. Even when I think about the times my mother was chastising me for something I did wrong. I don't I don't have no bad memories of that because I know she was chastising me because she loved me. I don't have any, like, I can honestly say I have no bad memories of my mother. None. 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 You know, even when I think about the times where I got spankings and I got hollered at and I got put on punishment. And although at that moment, Obviously I was upset and mad because I'm in trouble. But looking back on that now, I just realized that everything my mother did was out of love. It was never out of anger. And I mean, obviously she was angry, she was upset, but it was not like out of animosity or, what I'm saying, or neglectful. It was none of that. There were quite a few people that spoke at my mom's funeral. And everybody obviously just had, you know, wonderful things to say about my mother. And one thing that was said amongst everyone that spoke, how sweet of a person my mother was. And she truly is, y'all. Like, my mama is just a sweet, kindred spirit. She was very quiet. But one thing a lot of people said is how funny my mother was. And I know that's where I get it from. Like, how y'all always tell me how funny I am. When I tell you guys, my mother was hilarious. Like, she would just say stuff and you could just, like, it was her facial expressions, and you would just bust out laughing. My mom was so funny, so funny. Yep, she did it for my good, sis. Yes, she sure did. She sure did. Uh-huh. And that's why I used to tell my children when I was chastising them. I'm not chastising you because I dislike you. I'm chastising you because I love you. And it's my job as a parent to chastise you when you're wrong, so you know the difference between doing something, wrong and right. You know the difference. If I allow you to get away with murder, am I really being a good parent? No, I'm not. Because I'm not teaching you discernment. I'm not teaching you anything. Like, that's the whole point of being a parent. You're supposed to teach your children. You're supposed to raise them up. You're not just supposed to have them. You're supposed to raise kids up. And one thing I can say, my mom and my dad, they raised me up. And even if I did something I knew I wasn't supposed to do, the reality is I knew better. I just did what I wanted to do. But I definitely knew better. Yes, yes, right, T. Wilson. Most definitely, sis. Thank you so much, Amy. Sean said, I was about to say, maybe that's where you get it from, because you crack me up every time. Yes, yeah, I'm telling you, my mother was, my God, she was so funny. And it was so many people said it yesterday. They talked about how funny my mother was, and she was, y'all. Even her coworkers, um, even her coworkers said the same thing. A couple of her coworkers spoke, and they talked about how funny my mother was, and she was, y'all. Like, my mother was freaking hilarious. Oh my God. And when I tell you she could tell a story, oh my goodness, she could tell a story. So, so y'all now, so now y'all, I gotta move on. Um, I gotta move on. I'm a mom myself of four, children, and my kids were so strong. They spoke so highly of their nana, because my kids call my mom Nana. And they gave their, a short memory of their nana, and they spoke so highly of her. Y'all, they loved my mama, because my mama loved her grandkids. Y'all, when I tell you, my mother was crazy about her grandkids, baby, she was crazy about them grandbabies. Uh, Rena said, I lost my mom a year ago. It has changed me in ways I couldn't imagine. So I'm sending love. Thank you, Rena. Hey, Newton. Yes, it definitely has opened my eyes to a lot of things, y'all. There's one thing I always wanted my mama and my dad to be was proud of me. I always wanted them to be proud of me. And that's why, y'all, I got to get MELVIROSE Beauty back open. I got to. Like, like, y'all, when I tell you that's been on my mind since March the 18th when my mama left this earth, like, I got to get MELVIROSE back open. Like, to me, that's her legacy. And she was very proud of me when I told her that I opened that business. And she was very proud of me. I remember her giving me a hug, and she said, "Good for you, girl." That was her exact words. She said, "Good for you, girl." And so yeah, you're right, Sean. So you guys, I'm working very hard to get MELVIROSE Beauty back up and running. So yeah, Michelle, you're right. I'm gonna be grieving for a lot. I'm still grieving over my father, and it's been 10 years. You know. So it's definitely gonna take me a while. But at the end of the day, life got to move on. We got to keep living life because obviously, for me in my situation, that's what my mother would want. She would expect for me to keep living my life. So thank you, Finest Mocha. I appreciate you, sis. Your mother had been your angel. Yes, I definitely know. Yes, Janae. Yes, exactly. One pain that will never get easy. Yeah, Finest Mocha, you are so right. You are so right, baby, honey. It's nothing like a mother's love. It's nothing like a mother's love, baby. Huh. Thank you, Miss Dreams. I appreciate you for the 4.99. Thanks, boo. Yep, it's nothing like a mother's love. It really isn't, y'all. So, so, honey, I just been, my job been so gracious. My job even sent a very large flyer arrangement on. I was so shocked that they sent it because I wasn't expecting it because I changed position. I just started this job, so I was shocked that they did that. But y'all, they sent a beautiful flower arrangement. So I was very grateful for that, for them doing that. So March 30th, 2017, 7 years yesterday. Oh wow, finest mocha. Well, baby, my heart is definitely with you and your family as well, because I definitely, yeah, that was very sweet of them to do that. I had no idea that they were doing that. When when we were splitting up the flower arrangements, I looked and I said, "That's the name of my company." Yeah, they sent a huge flower arrangement. It was huge. So, hey, Pine, what's good, sis? Anyone whose parents are still alive, please hug them tight and forgive them yes, most definitely, y'all. Yeah, definitely love on your loved ones, you guys. Definitely love on your loved ones. And I do understand there are situations where situations go on in family and you don't have love for them for whatever those reasons are. You know, to me those are individual situations and I can't really speak on those because I don't know what's the dynamics of everybody family. But I definitely, when it comes to your parents, if you're able to, love and hug on your parents, because at the end of the day, y'all, when they're gone, it's a void that will never be filled. Hey, Freddy's. Um, you said I love when it's a lot of flowers. It sets the tone of love and all the sadness you want to feel. Yes, that is so true, sis. Um, My mama, who was a Leo, crazy, sexy, and cool. Miss Bougie said, I lost my mom in 2016. I miss her so much. I send my deepest condolences to you, Tasha. Thank you so much, sis. My condolences to you as well, because that was only 8 years ago. So, that definitely wasn't a long time ago. Um, so, oh boy. All right, y'all. Let's talk a little bit. I'm not gonna do videos today, y'all, because I don't have the strength. I really don't. I don't got the strength at all for that today, y'all. But I did want to get on here and talk with y'all for a few moments. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I still mourn for them. There is no time limit. I miss them so much. Yes, that is so true. Lost my dad, died 13 years ago. My brother. Oh wow, girl. I'm so sorry. I mean, we all experience death, y'all. That's just life experience to experience death. And yesterday, y'all, I'm gonna share this really quick with you guys. Yesterday morning, I got up and my mind was like, at that moment, I was like, I don't want to go, you know. And my husband's like, Tasha, you gotta go. I said, no, I don't have to go. Mama, like, I don't have to show up to the funeral to show that I love my mama. He said, Tasha, you gotta go, you know? And I don't know, just yesterday I was preparing myself. Friday, I was preparing myself. And it was something about Saturday morning. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't go to sleep till like 6 o'clock Saturday morning. I stayed up all night. Just stayed up all night, just stayed up. And I between the living room and the garage is where I was sitting at. And I would sit in the garage and look outside for a while. Then I would come upstairs and sit in the living room. Then I would go back down. I was just, I was just my anxiety was really bothering me. And so, but obviously, you guys, I got dressed and everybody, when I walked into the funeral home, everybody, talked about how much I look like my mother because I do. I look just like her. I look just like her. My mannerisms are just like her. I walk like her. I talk like her. I move my hands like her. I look just like my mom, and yeah, even when my mom left this earth, you guys, when I tell you her skin was so beautiful, so flawless, like she's just a beautiful woman. Like I can't tell you how beautiful she is. Such a surreal moment to say good to say goodbye to a parent or parents. Yes, that's true, West Coast Suma. Thank you, Desi. Thank you so much, babe. Hey, Latoy. Um, All right, y'all. Let me move on, okay? I'm not trying to. I just wanted to share that because I feel like I could share that with y'all. We've been together 5 years, so you guys know me. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, every little thing that goes on in my life, I won't share. But I feel like telling you I lost my parent. I feel like I could share that with you guys because you guys have came to me throughout the years and telling me about significant things that have went on in your lives. And I thank you for sharing that with us, with the break room, with me, individually. So I do appreciate that. So I wanted to share that. Hey, Chi. Hey, Miss Henderson. I wanted to share that with you guys and just how I felt because so many of you guys reached out to me yesterday in the DMs and and it was so funny. It was, I was just really shocked that a lot of y'all remembered yesterday was the day I was supposed to lay my mom to rest. And it was quite a few of you guys reached out in the DMs and said, TMR, I'm just, I'm praying for you today. And I really appreciate that. When I tell you there's still good people in this world, there are definitely still good people in this world. And I really appreciate y'all because y'all know Thursday when I was on here, I had to cuss some people out. Baby. But we're not doing that today, okay? Because it's Easter. Thank you, Sean. It's Easter. And I ain't doing no cussing on Easter, okay? So hey, that damn EB, what's up, sis? So, um, yeah, I did to Keisha. Hey, Fine Vine. Hey, Daisy. Oh my goodness, look at all my sis coming in the building. Yeah, Takesha, girl, I had to cuss some people out Thursday. I had to get indignant. Yes. Yeah, we behaving today, Nicole. Sis. I finally said one day at a time. Yes, ma'am. Much yes, ma'am. It's a process, y'all. Yeah, we ain't doing no cussing. Oh, well, maybe a little. We just not gonna do a lot, okay? We might do a little. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. Let's move on. So let me share this with y'all. Today I'm just gonna tell y'all my thoughts about random things. And then we're gonna come back sometime this week, maybe the next couple of days, and I'm gonna do an actual reaction. You know how we do over here normally with the video. You said I was cracking up in the replay, said Tasha ain't playing with y'all helpers. Yeah, girl. Child. Hey, little happy Easter, boo. So glad family we're together helping to send her off mama. Yeah, thank you. Wait for it. Yeah, it was definitely beautiful. It really was. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Amen, Linda. Amen. Ain't nothing wrong with a little cussing. As mama would say. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a little cussing. Ah, okay. So y'all, so y'all, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Caresha, y'all. Young Miami. Baby, I know I'm late, y'all, but they still talking about it. So y'all know Young Miami and Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's baby mama, was named in Lil Rod's civil suit against Diddy. So y'all know Caresha and Daphne Joy were named as I'm just gonna say ladies of the night. And let's be honest, y'all. That's probably what one of the world's oldest professions, you know. But I'm trying to figure out why everybody is so shocked to find out allegedly Caresha was over there, working with the girls. I'm just trying to figure out why is everybody so shocked? At the end of the day, Caresha told you who she was in her songs. She said she screwed for Birkin bags. That's what sis said. So I'm just trying to find out. She said when cotton and corn won't sell Uchi. You said Uchi will, right, Soma? Not when cotton and corn. Mrs. Wright said Caresha never denied being a lady of the night. In her own words, she said she's a horror. That's what she said, Mrs. Wright. So I'm trying to figure out why the girls are upset. At the end of the day, here's the thing. Let me just give y'all my thoughts. And maybe I might piss some people off, and maybe I don't really give a damn because these are just my thoughts, right? When I very first seen a couple years ago when they, was speculating Caresha and Diddy were dating, my initial thought were, no, they not. Like, y'all, let's be honest. Caresha ain't his type as far as saying this is woman, right? No. In my mind, instantly, I remember thinking, that's her sugar daddy. That ain't her ninja. Caresha over there, pussy popping on a handstand real good, and that ninja was paying for it. And y'all, what shit? Diddy older than me. I'm getting ready to be 52 this year, so Diddy is older than me. Caresha, what? She in her 20s, mid 20s, late 20s. Imagine her being at her age, screwing around with somebody like Diddy. Yeah, you do. You got to pay for this, sir. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, you got to pay for this, baby. That was an arrangement over there. Okay. And people are now. What I don't get into is now if her and Diddy were messing around and he was paying her, he was making sure he was taking. Because let's be honest, that you shouldn't be sleeping with a man for free. Like if you gonna sleep with a man, let's just say he ain't your man, and even if he is your man is supposed to take care of you. Since when do you lay around with men for free? And if you are doing that, baby, you shouldn't be. Okay. So I'm just thinking, okay, so you and Diddy got this arrangement. All right, sis, it ain't like you ain't grown. Diddy damn sure grown. So y'all two grown people with an arrangement. All right. Ain't my business. Now, Caresha, if you're like, if Diddy is sharing you with others, let's be honest, y'all. She got the right to say no. But if sis chooses to say yeah, I mean, that's her business. Me personally, I wouldn't do anything like that. And I would hope a woman have enough respect for her body not to do anything like that. But I really think in my mind, Caresha, when JT went to jail for scamming, Caresha held the city girls down. But I really feel like over time, Caresha probably felt like that music money wasn't enough money for her. Because let's be honest, y'all, the city girls ain't been popping in quite some time. So at the end of the day, somebody got to make some money somewhere. Now, JT got little Uzi Vert. Now, he got a little coin, okay? Who did Caresha have? Nobody. So she had to find something. So, hell, she set her eyes on Diddy, or Diddy set her eyes on her. And they, one thing for sure, whatever she was over there doing, she managed to get on Revolt TV. She got him to get her a podcast on Revolt TV. It wasn't like sis was just over there sleeping with that man for absolutely no coin, no nothing. That's just my thought, honey. Okay. Yeah, JT is doing her modeling and brand deals. Exactly, because JT, y'all, at the end of the day, JT had already been there, done that. She had, now the situation with Daphne Joy, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I can't really speak on that lady because I don't know anything about her. I didn't even know who she was. I didn't know I didn't know she was 50 Cent baby mama. Because to be honest with y'all, I really don't follow celebrities like that. And see, that's another thing. I don't get caught up in these people because at the end of the day, these folks is regular schmegler people. I think a lot of people get shocked and astonished by what they find out, the revelations of these people, because y'all think they got so much money, they should know better. Basically what it is, the fact that they have so much money, they can do what they doing a little different or a little better. But at the end of the day, they doing everything that these us broke folks is doing. It's just that, when you get a certain type of fame, star status, at the end of the day, y'all, it's a price to pay for that. It's definitely a price. And Caresha wanted that. But at the end of the day, I don't think sis realized there's a price to pay for that. Now, yes, Caresha is a mother, right? She got 2 kids. Caresha is a mother. Now, I'm just going to assume Caresha don't take her kids to work with her. Okay, so when it's take kids to work day, she probably don't include her kids when she go to work. So when people say, "Oh, well, she's a mother," yeah, but more than likely, she's not taking her kids to work with her. But in the long run of that whole conversation, to me, Caresha is a clear indication of thinking of the right now and not thinking of your future. Because let's be honest, sis, how long did you really think that arrangement was going to last? No, let's be honest. How long did you really think that situation was going to last with you and Diddy? Baby, that wasn't for a long time. No, how could it be? Let's think about it. How many prostitutes did y'all know been prostituting for 20, 25, 30 years? Yeah, ain't too many of them. That's not a long-term, long-standing job security. That definitely wasn't job security. Because here's the thing. In 10 years, Caresha will be close to 40. Sister, you really think at 40 you still gonna be pussy popping on the handstand? No, that's not going. So that's my thing. Like, are you planning for your future? Because yes, you're young today, but baby, you could go to sleep and wake up, and 15 years will literally pass you by. Think about it, y'all. Tomorrow is already the 4th month of 2024. Seemed like we was just saying Happy New Year yesterday. Right, you always got to have a backup plan for the backup plan. Exactly, Janae. And my thing is, Caresha, did you have a backup plan, sis? I'm not saying she ain't got money in the bank. To me, money in the bank and a backup plan is 2 different things. Sis, do you really got a long-term plan? And I'm gonna be honest with you. When Caresha talks, like I'm gonna say with her mama, her friends, associates, or whatever, I don't think Caresha talks 10 years from now. Sis more than likely talks 2 years from now, next year. I don't think sis got like a 10-year plan. I really don't. Because she been in the game for quite some time. What, the City Girls been around for what? What's this, 2024? So they've been around, what, about 7 years, 8 years? They've been around for a minute. You would think at this point, y'all would have already transitioned your brand into something bigger, something different. The fact that she went from rapping to being, one of the girls with Diddy, it's like, sis, that's what you got into the game for, to do that with Diddy? Like, sis, was you really thinking about you? Because I don't think you was thinking about you. I don't know. It's just given she wasn't thinking about her. JT is definitely more low key. Mommy said, I'll hold a brick for you, Daddy. Exactly. Having passive income and current income are what she should have. And I think she's smarter than she speaks. Well, West Coast Suma, I'll just say this we'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, however Caresha runs her life is truly her business because it doesn't affect my life. But because she is a mother, and I'm just going to assume Caresha is paying, like she's people's livelihoods is in her hand because I'm sure she got a team of people who looks for her for a paycheck. Whatever her and Diddy's arrangement was, more than likely is no longer, right? Because of all the fire he's under right now. So I'm hoping sis had a backup plan for the backup plan for the backup plan, like Janae just said. Girl, yeah, wait for it. You show is behind. You talking about the last time you followed Diddy, he was with J Lo, baby. Yeah, you definitely behind, sis. That is so funny. You said JT is more low key. But me personally, I'm not really, I wasn't like shocked and in awe, and my eyes didn't get big when I saw the headlines because I was like, y'all, Caresha been telling us what she do for coin. Okay, she been told us that, and that's the thing. The girls who rap it in their songs, we be feeling like they lying when they telling us what they doing. Because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, most times when you're rapping, you're talking about your own experiences. That's how you're able to rap it. Like Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige and the beginning, the older Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige was singing her pain because those were experiences that she was currently going through. So she was able to express that in her music. Now, I do understand some of these artists have people who write lyrics for them, but I really feel like Caresha had already expressed to us what she do for coin. I feel like she had already told us that in her music. Women don't lie and rap, men do. Janae Moore, Jenny been around the block. You said 50 posted he's going to get full custody after seeing his BM on those payroll. 50 need to go sit down, right? Her being okay, so let's just say this. 50 and that girl been separated since what, about 10 years from what my understanding. My thought was this. If there was a concern with her parenting, why is it a concern today when you heard some alleged information? If she wasn't a good mother, wouldn't that have already been revealed? The little boy is 10 years old. Wouldn't that have already been revealed? Like 50, you want some attention. Go sit your ass down at this point. He's a career daddy, the ones that help you invest in your career instead of buying Birkins. Okay. 50 always sticking his nose in something. He needs to sit the F down before the feds go knocking at his girl. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's move on off of Caresha. I just wanted to tell y'all that because I was just shocked how everybody was shocked that Caresha, you know, y'all really thought Caresha and Diddy was boyfriend and girlfriend? Y'all really thought that? Like, Diddy don't look like he committing to anybody. So y'all thought he was committing to Caresha? Like when people kept saying that they were dating, I was like, no, they're not. Caresha ain't, yeah, that's not nobody he's calling his woman. That's his girl. That ain't his woman. There's a difference. Hey, Southside. All right, y'all. So let's move on. Okay, let's move on to another conversation. Okay, y'all. So y'all know we've been following the TNK storyline, right? Tanae and Keante. And y'all know the last time we got on here, we was talking about Keante was on Instagram getting his knob slobbed on by some look like to be a Hispanic chick. So then Tanae came and talked about it on her Instagram. Then she came to YouTube and did a video about it, how thoroughly how thoroughly disgusted that she was behind Keante's behavior. And we was like, oh, okay, sis, we hear you. So then Tanae puts out a video the other day of do her ex want her back. So we was like, ex who? Who you talking about, sis? Well, lo and behold, who shows up? Arnaz. So Arnaz is at the park with Tanae and the kids. So the funny thing to me about that video was all of a sudden now your ex wants you back after Keante was on Instagram getting his slob knobbed on, his knob slobbed on. Now and then so now Arnaz wants you back and y'all all up at the park. Okay, sis. So the funny thing about that video was in the comments, someone said, well, at least he's stepping up to the plate. And I said, what plate? What plate is Arnaz stepping up to? Child, he at the park with the kiddos. Hell, for all we know, Tanae probably picked him up. It ain't like he met her up there. We don't even know how he got up there. I said, Tanae probably told Arnaz, meet me at the park, and he was like, all right. Or she probably said, I'm about to come pick you up. And he said, all right, I'm sitting on the porch. I'm going to wait on you. I was like, he's stepping up to the plate. What plate? Y'all act like they was at Walmart getting money orders to go pay her rent. Or they down there at the light company. He paid 3 months on the light bill for it. That's stepping up to the plate. Because in my opinion, what Tanae seems to be angry about is that Keante is not helping her with bills for the children. But then here's the problem I have with that conversation. Tanae keeps talking about what Keante is not doing and he should be doing, because not only is he legally still her husband, he's the father of KJ and possibly that youngest baby. And he's the stepfather to the triplets. But my thing is, what is the triplets daddy doing? Not loving hip hop. What is the triplets dad doing? Why does she never talk about what the triplets dad is doing? Why is it always what Keante is not doing? But you never make any mention of what the triplets dad is or is not doing. I be wondering that. Like you so heads fast on Keante don't do this. Keante take his money and do what he want to do. He's smoking weed, he buying tennis shoes, he buying clothes, he tricking with women. This what Keante do with his money. Okay, all right, sis, we hear you. And that's wrong. He definitely should help you with the support of his son. And technically, since he's still legally your husband, he needs to be helping with the family, right? But what is the triplets dad? What does he do? Does he do anything? Because you never make any mention of that man. I think that's what happened to my little opinion. What happened to your opinion? Janae said Arnaz is the same man who allowed Tanae and her kids to be put out of a house he put them in. What plate he's stepping up to? Exactly. They have such a toxic ass marriage. It's sad. It is very sad. And it's funny you say that because Arnaz did have Tanae and her children, however she said children. He did have them out there bad. I mean, it's because of Arnaz. Well, I'm not gonna keep blaming Arnaz for Tanae losing her housing. To be quite honest with you, that was Tanae's fault. Because if she wanted to still keep her apartment, all you had to do was shut that apartment down, pay whatever rent amount you're supposed to pay, and you could have went over there and played house with Arnaz like you did. You did not have to let Arnaz homeboy move into your apartment, but that was Tanae doing that so she could have extra money. And being greedy, you lost the house Arnaz put you in. You lost your low income place. And you even lost the capability of making money off the place. Like you lost everything, sis. When all you had to do was still keep your apartment, go over there and play house with Arnaz. When that ninja wasn't trying to pay the rent, like they literally paid the movie to move in they played the money, not the movie. They played the money to move into the house. And once the money was paid, Arnaz didn't pay another dime, nor did Tanae. Hey, go get up. Hey, Donna. So, well, Tanae says that Keante is the daddy. And she claimed that she said, Tanae said that's the whole reason she was letting Keante use the kids in videos last month so he could get enough money to go pay for the DNA. I said, really, Tanae? That was the only reason you let Keante put the kids in his videos so he can go pay for a DNA? Well, if that's the case, when you did your rebuttal to Keante, why didn't you say that? Your thing was you make money off my kids, but you don't take care of these kids. Girl, you didn't say nothing about we didn't make the appointment to go get the DNA test. You mentioned nothing about a DNA. Hey, the Jones family, happy Easter. Yeah, she said, yeah, that's what it is, Sean. She the daddy by her eyesight. So at the end of the day, y'all, people say that Arnaz need a pat on the back because he's going to the park with Tanae and playing with the kids at the park. And the people in the chat call that stepping up. I said, baby, if y'all think that's stepping up, I would just love to see what the men doing for you and your children, regardless if he the boyfriend, baby daddy, or the husband. Because y'all call that stepping up. I call that he showed up to the park, and that's it. That's all that is. So then Tanae did another video, y'all, where she says she's changing the trajectory of her channel. Right? She said the family content, she don't know how much that she's going to show. She just going to show what she got going on in her real life. And I'm like, today, sis, you're about as slow as you look. The fact that you on here hooping and hollering about how much money you need to take care of you and your children, and you hooping and hollering about what Keante is not doing for you and your children, since you have Instagram, you got YouTube, and you got TikTok and Facebook, you got all these platforms that have high following on them. Since how come you don't utilize your platforms to create income for you and your children? Why? I'm not saying that Keante shouldn't be helping her. But I'd be damned if I get on here and hoop and holler about what a man is not going to do when I know what I can do. What I would politely do is handle him in the courthouse. The fact that she keep hooping and hollering about what Keante isn't doing, but yet you won't go file for the divorce, file for child support, and move the freak on, baffles the hell out of me. I think at this point, Tanae likes arguing with Keante because it gives her something to do. Because she could have simply cut Keante off a long time ago and Ben went on about her business. But I think Tanae likes the toxicity. And that's why she keeps it going, in my opinion. But got a whole platform and don't come out on here in the right way. Exactly, T. Wilson. That's my thing. She got all these platforms where she definitely can be making money to take care of her own self. But Tanae wants somebody to take care of her. Because think about it. Instead of you getting on here hooping and hollering about how Keante won't help you pay the rent in the apartment, sis, how come you not hustling on your channel to make the money so you can pay your own rent? And then just go handle him in the courts. And as the courts are going through to get you a court date, you on your channels hustling your money and paying your own damn bills. To me, wouldn't that be easier? It seemed like it would just be just as easy to go make your own money, considering you already have platforms that are monetized. It's not like you got to get the platforms monetized. She just got her YouTube silver play button. You got a YouTube channel that's monetizing and been ready to go. Go get on it and put out, instead of getting on here with these preaching videos, like sis, miss us with that. Let's be honest, Tanae, whatever you do with your Uchi bitch, excuse me, I said we weren't gonna cuss it. Girl, whatever you do with your Uchi is your damn business, ma'am. We don't care nothing about your Uchi. Now, I know a lot of people in the comments of that video where Arnaz showed up to the park, a lot of people in the comments were like, you shouldn't be bringing all these men around your kids. Y'all, to be quite honest with you, Arnaz is not brand new. Arnaz been around since 2022. He been around. Them kids ain't brand new to Arnaz. They know who he is. And let's be honest, she was pregnant by him at the beginning of 2023. So he damn near became stepdaddy. And quiet as kept, this new baby, it's a possibility that that one might be his too. So yeah, she was homeless. Wait for it said, these men and women better all step up. The government soon not gonna play once aid starts getting cut if they keep birthing and not working. Yeah, that's true, wait for it. But they've been saying that for a long time that the government gonna start cutting stuff back. And I'm not saying the government hasn't made provisions to assistance, but as long as people out here are in need, the government is going to always have to provide some type of government assistance because people pay taxes, right? The government is never going to cut off food stamps. They're never going to cut off welfare. They're never going to cut off Medicaid because you have taxpayers who pay into the programs like that. And you have to make it to where in the event the taxpayer can no longer work and then they have to rely on government assistance, you have to allow them to be able to utilize that benefit. Now, what the government can do, and more than likely will initially do, is put sanctions on how long you can receive this type of assistance. And if the government put a cap on and say you can only get food stamps for 8 years, and after 8 years you plan on and you keep having babies, then that's just gonna be on you. That ain't got nothing to do with the government, right? CC, yeah, they will never stop welfare benefits because taxpayers pay into that. So they'll never stop that. Now, they definitely would put sanctions and provisions on it. They definitely will do that. But even with that, that could be federally, that could be, state specific. I don't know. Government assistance is a stepping stone. It doesn't provide a better life. It's only the bare minimum. It's literally only the bare minimum. That's why you can't live off of it. Most people, a lot of people that get government assistance got other hustles going on to supplement what they're getting from the government because you can't live on it alone. It's not designed for that. It's designed, like someone just said, it's designed for you to have the bare minimum. And a lot of times that's not even enough, especially depending on how many kids are in your family. So I don't know. Like I said, today is a bird to me, and I just don't like how she thinks. Because again, as a man, Ke- Keante definitely should be providing for his family. But if he's not, I would still be doing what I'm supposed to do, and I would just handle that ninja in court. That's just my opinion. That's what they should do in California. You said that's what they should do in California. You can only be on cash aid for 5 years in a lifetime. If you have more kids, you're only getting cash for one child. Oh, wow. Mm. Welfare should be a stepping stone, not a lifestyle. It should be Dara, but over the years, the government has allowed people to receive assistance for as long as they have kids. And a lot of times, even after people have children and their children become grown, depending on their income situation, they still can at least qualify for food stamps and medical assistance. So, sometimes it does go on for a lifetime for some people, but to each his own on that situation. All right, y'all. Let's move on to a different conversation. So, like I said, you guys, what we talking about today, we'll definitely get back into it. We're gonna react to the actual video. It's just like I mentioned to you guys earlier. I just was tired and I didn't feel like doing all that on my channel today on my YouTube. I just did not feel like it. I'm so sorry. Um. So now we're gonna talk about. Y'all know we talked about Sunway, the Jacksons of Atlanta. Well, apparently Mahogany did a video where she called herself um, confronting Sunway and what she says inconsistencies or lies in his video about her owing, by her and Justin, excuse me, owing Steinway money and some of the other people that were employed by them. Well, apparently, when Mahogany did that video on her channel, Mahogany's World, the video was taken down due to privacy complaint by Steinway. Because in the video, when she showed the contract, she showed his name and some other things, and he basically struck her channel for privacy complaint, and the video was taken down by YouTube. So what Mahogany ended up doing, and how I found this information out, was Mahogany, someone asked her about the video. She did another video, and in that video, someone asked her where was that video at, where she was, talking about the Steinway, the videographer that used to work for them. And he actually took them to court for money owed that they owed them. And apparently in her comment, she mentioned that in her comment. But she said the video is actually on her Patreon for free. And all I was thinking at that very moment was, sis, there's nothing that you got to say that I need to pay you for. You say it's free, but the only way that you can get it for free, that I think, don't quote me to this, but I think you still got to pay for the subscription to get the video for free. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't really know. If you guys went over there and checked it out, let me know in the replay. But I just was, but anyway, basically what had came out was they owe a lot of people money. Like a lot of people that have worked for them, other nannies, not just the one Steinway talked about. There was a couple other nannies, or at least one other nanny. There's a couple of videographers, like the Jacksons of Atlanta owe a lot of people money in the city of Atlanta that came to work for them. And for some reason, they felt like they didn't need to pay for services. I'm not, which I found ironic, because now Mahogany is trying to tell her story and charging people a monthly subscription to follow her journey on Patreon. But you couldn't give people their paychecks every damn 2 weeks for providing services for you. They are extra. They are so extra. And a lot of people are saying that, CPS might get involved because a lot of people feel that they neglect those children. Steinway spoke about it briefly in his video. So, at this point, I always felt like the family dynamic with Justin and Mahogany and those children was very off. I never felt like those kids, it almost seemed like those kids didn't really understand that those are their parents, because their interaction with each other, it almost made it feel like they were the neighbor's kids and those kids didn't belong to Justin and Mahogany. But apparently Justin and Mahogany, yeah, that's right. You're right, Royal Gala. That's what Steinway did. But apparently Justin and Mahogany's divorce is real. They're supposed to be really getting the divorce. I don't know, y'all. Something in my mind is just telling me I don't think it's true. But apparently they're trying to, it's like public record. They filed it or whatever. I don't know how true that is. Y'all know I don't follow the Jacksons of Atlanta. I'll go over there and check on them every now and then. The information that I'm giving y'all today is what I saw on Mahogany's channel today. I did go over to the Jacksons of Atlanta. It seems like the last time they put up a video on their main channel, the Jacksons of Atlanta, their family channel, it's been like 5 days ago. So who really knows what's going on with those people? But the fact that Justin kept getting Mahogany pregnant back to back to back, and now she's sitting over there with 6 kids. And maybe they'll have some type, if they're actually getting divorced, maybe they'll have some type of shared custody thing. But baby, you a damn lie that you didn't sit here and impregnated me with 6 kids and call yourself going to find yourself somewhere else. No, Justin, find yourself right back at this house and help me with these damn 6 kids. I see them on my recommendation and keep scrolling. You said CPS is involved. Oh, okay. Yeah, they definitely should be involved. The way those people have, in my opinion, it appears to be neglectful on how they treat those kids. Dyer says, I feel like Someway has reached out to CPS. His statement, there's more to CPS than we think, feels odd. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Just Me CMB says CPS is involved. Oh. I mean, hell, if they call the CPS on Jasmine, they definitely should be called on the Jacksons of Atlanta, because it almost seemed like those kids was flowers in the attic. It seemed like them kids came downstairs to eat and they were ushered right back up them stairs to stay in them rooms all day long. Like, y'all think about it. The oldest two, Justin and is it Justin and Marcel? The oldest two boys, the first set of twin boys, them boys are not even in school. Now, I'm not saying that Justin Mahogany can't homeschool their children, but the fact that them two oldest boys are not even in school, and it appears that all those kids from the oldest two down to the youngest baby Maverick is still in a damn diaper or pull up. I'm thinking to myself, because them oldest two boys, they gotta be about 6 now. If they should be about 6 turning this year. Yeah, and only the oldest boy, the light skinned one, is the one that talks. And even when he talks when you talk to him. So, like, if you tell him to say something, he'll say it. But that oldest boy, the light skinned one, he just doesn't have free form conversation on his own. He said they recycled their diapers. What? Oh, not that recycle their diapers. How's that happening? Mm-mm. They both look like they lay around in bed all day, eating and trolling. Poor things. Well, like I said, just because you on YouTube vlogging your life don't mean your life is all that great. Because we just seen what happened with Ruby Frank from 8 Passenger. People that channel had millions and millions of followers. And we seen what happened to how she was treating her children. Um, was it what 3 of them, the youngest 3? We seen how that worked out. And again, these people were on YouTube vlogging their lives, and come to find out this woman was treating those kids worse than the flower in the attic. So yeah, you got to be careful, honey. I do understand people fall in love with these channels, these family channels, and their children. But y'all, just because they on YouTube don't mean they right. You said Mahogany probably be sleep. That sounds like a super broke person. Recycling diapers that are disposable is insane. Yes, honey. That is insane. My niece just turned 6 and she's in kindergarten, going to the first grade in September. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, how are your boys not in school? Why are they not in school? And those other set of twins, the second set of twins, if the first set should be about 6, then the second set should be about 4. At the end of the day, them 4 oldest boys should be in somebody's daycare, preschool, or regular school. And she said they weren't the cloth ones. Oh, yeah, child, we know they're not using cloth diapers. That costs money. They're not doing that over there. Recycled diapers. Mm. Second set of twins barely can walk. Yes, that's true too. But you know what's so funny? The fact that the Jacksons of Atlanta got on this internet and acted as if people wasn't paying attention. One thing that people pay attention. Okay? Especially when there's kids involved. Oh, people paying attention. That's how people was able to peep out the eighth passenger. People have been saying long before Ruby Frank got into that situation, people have been saying that there was something off with that family dynamic with them being neglectful to those children. Yeah, that's what they said, y'all. Recycle, not cloth, y'all. The throwaway diapers. What is those? Plastic diapers or cotton diapers, not cloth. Not the ones you wash in the sink and throw in the dryer. No, not them, y'all. Mahogany thinks she cute with them kids having neglected and being neglected and ignored. Nothing cute about a trifling parent. Exactly. You say you knew something was wrong with them too, the Jones family? I think that's why the divorce storyline was created because we've been pointing out their parenting. Yeah, but people still ain't excuse that. They're like they can holler divorce all day long. At the end of the day, too many people have really pointed out how it appears that there's some neglect going on in that home with those children. Because like I said, there is no way all of those kids should still be in diapers, especially those oldest two who should be about 6 years old this year. Rika said he said they left them kids in the house by themselves too. Wow, not that. Well, I'm not shocked. Imagine leaving those kids in the house by themselves. But think about it, y'all. It would be easy to leave those kids in the house by themselves. I'm not saying it's right. Listen to what I'm saying. It would be easy for the Jacksons of Atlanta to leave their kids in the house by themselves because those kids were programmed not to leave their rooms. They were programmed not to leave those rooms. So to tell those kids, don't you leave this room when they never left the room anyway, I guess it would be easy. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous. House could have caught on fire, anything. But I knew something was wrong. How y'all always run into the Target and run into this store and run into that store, and you never got your kids with you, but yet you a family channel, but we never see the kids. I'm trying to wrap my mind around the recycling diapers. That damn EB said, sis, go back to the part where you said they was recycling the diapers. How can you do that? Why would you? They put them on the clothesline to dry. I cannot. Okay. Probably got that jazz lock on the door. But I'm just saying, y'all, it would be easy to leave those kids in the house. Not saying it's right. I'm saying in their with the Jackson of Atlanta, Mahogany and Justin's mindset, it's probably easy because those kids are conditioned not to leave their rooms. So they know not to leave those rooms because they don't go nowhere else but that room. Even when Holly and the other nanny was over there, those kids primarily were always in that room. When they was watching those kids, she was watching those kids from that damn bedroom upstairs. Happy Easter, Beth. Yeah, they know not to leave that room. Now my kids who had free reign of the home, baby, there's no way in the world I could have left them at home at ages 6 and 4. There's no way I could have did that because my kids, they'd been all out the door. Mama, where you at? Mama, the child, they would have been all outside, all out the damn window because they used to walking through the house. They are scared of Justin because again, he doesn't treat those kids. Think about it, y'all. You never really saw any videos of Justin with the boys by themselves. He taking them to go get their hair cut, or he taking them to the mall to get tennis shoes. You never seen any videos like that. Like the Jacksons of Atlanta are a joke. And again, they're another family channel that do y'all have a projected goal of what the next 10 years is going to look like for you? Imagine 10 years from now with Justin and Marcel of 15, 16. Can you imagine the stories they going to tell? Y'all think Sunway telling stories. Wait till them kids get old enough to tell it. If it don't change now that sounds like CPS is involved, wait till them kids get in about the next, I don't know, 10 years when they can get on here and tell their own damn story. Yes, Andrea Daniels, um, uh, a channel called Just Me CMB just stated that CPS is involved now with the Jacksons of Atlanta. I'm telling you, when they got on here and lied about that third set of twins, I was done with them people then. I hadn't even really started with them, but I got into the whole third set of twin storyline. And once I realized that there was a bunch of falsehoods over there being spoke from them, I was done with watching them. Like, I was like, okay, y'all, good. I don't know, Justin and Mahogany, they don't really give me warm, fuzzy vibes. They just don't. They always, those people always seem very weird to me. It definitely is long overdue. I agree. That's going to be a mess. Yes, honey. Little toy, that's going to be a mess, honey. How embarrassing for these YouTube kids. Shaking my head. Live, Jazz, Jackson's, all of them. Exactly. But that, that's, I mean, you getting on here talking about you vlogging your life. And parts of that life, you don't need to be vlogging. You don't need to be telling a soul about it. You should be quite shame about it. All right, y'all. So we'll get an update on the Jacksons of Atlanta. We'll see what other information come out, and we're gonna move on to a different story, okay? So y'all, let's get into Olivia real quick. So Olivia did a live stream yesterday, last night, I believe it was, okay? And she got a video that I want to get into too, but I want to talk about this live stream. And she titled it, "They're Trying to Delete My Channel." Okay. So in the live, she basically, no, I haven't, Donna. In the live, she basically was talking about she got some privacy, like people have been reporting her channel. She was getting emails saying that people have been reporting her channel. And my thing is this, well, Olivia, you say you're not making money. You told us, matter of fact, it'll be a year tomorrow on April Fool's Day. You did a live stream telling us that your channel had got demonetized. Matter of fact, tomorrow it'll be a year ago that she came on here and told us that. So for a year, based off your words, your channel has been demonetized. And even throughout that year, you have told us periodically in certain videos and live streams that you're not making money on your channel. But what she said yesterday was that the reason why she keeps uploading videos and going live is to keep her channel in the algorithm. So when she gets her monetization back, she can just move on like normal. And when she said that, I said, hold on, Olivia, hold on. Not Justina Jackson. I said, hold on, Olivia, since I'm confused. Why does it take you so long to get your monetization back? There have been plenty of YouTube channels that you guys are familiar with. I'm just going to say in the last year that has lost monetization for maybe like 30 days or 60 days and eventually get it back. No longer than anywhere from 30 to 60 days. Says, why is it that you can't get yours back, and it's been a year? What the hell you done? What, you over there sleeping with the YouTube representative? You done pissed him off. He done found out you was creeping in the next room. Why you can't get your channel back, Olivia? Why your channel been demonetized for a year? You claim that you know people that know people that know people. Well, why you don't know anyone to help you get your channel back? How long does it take to get monetization? Since once YouTube comes to you and tell you that they're taking your monetization, you can appeal it. YouTube will normally give you an answer within 30 days. Sometimes you have to wait 60 days. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. You definitely wait no longer than 90 days. If it's something, you'll know something within 90 days, which is 3 months. Not no damn year. Now, me personally, like I said to you guys before, there is no way that I have a platform that I'm not making money on, but yet I keep coming on here like I'm making money. Think about it, y'all. Why the hell would you? What's the point of keeping your channel in the algorithm if you ain't getting been paid on? If you have not been getting paid on it in a year, who cares about the algorithm? You ain't getting no damn money if we go based off what you said. So again, the lies that you tell. She's definitely a horrible liar. And at this point, I'm so sick of her lying. It's like, Olivia, it's either you dumb or you think we dumb. Because why do you tell them stupid lies? Like, it's a difference between a lie and a stupid lie. She be telling stupid lies. I just be like, so that's enough of that conversation. So let's move on to the next conversation. So somehow Olivia got on the mommy sector. And she mentioned how her and a couple of other mommies, which she was talking about, her, Olivia, and Chrissy, basically built this community of mommy sector. And she said, basically, she was talking about the reactors she said that she is the reason where people are able to pay bills and feed their children. I said, really? So you saying you are the reason that people are able to pay bills and feed your children, but yet you can't feed your children or pay your bills? Because you say you're not making money on YouTube? Because isn't that how you were taking care of your kids prior to you losing YouTube monetization? Weren't you? Isn't that how you take care of your kids? Olivia, at the end of the day, sis, how can you take care of anybody and you getting food stamps? Like, hush, Olivia. Just I wish somebody would just tell her to hush. Hush. It's the fact that 5 years later, you still talking about a reaction video. It's like, sis, are you that obsessed with a reaction? It's giving you're more obsessed than the so-called reactors being obsessed with you. You're 5 years later still worrying about somebody reacting to a video of yours. Why? I'm just curious. Why, sis? Why are you still worried about that? You should have been, just like you'd have moved on from Gerard, quote unquote, air quotation. Sis, you need to move on from the fact that when you do videos and live streams, there are times people will react to the stuff that's going on in your videos. Stella takes care of her, AJ, and the baby. So she said that basically Olivia said that her, Chrissy, and Jasmine built this community. I said, well, that's funny. The fact that you say you built this community and everybody's house still standing, and based on what you said, yours then been knocked down because you say you ain't got no monetization. Jasmine ain't over there hollering she ain't got no monetization. Chrissy not over there hollering she ain't got no monetization. But for some odd reason, you don't have any monetization. Why is that, Olivia? And as much as Jasmine, much heat that Jasmine take over there, as many times CPS been called to her damn house. One thing she ain't never lost was monetization. What the hell did you do on your channel to get monetization loss? People ain't even calling CPS on you. So what did you do to lose monetization? But yet you saying you're in charge of, you're the reason people are feeding their families and paying their bills, and you built this community, but yet everybody else's house still standing and yours is crumbling down or has already been dismantled. I said, girl, you're delusional and you need help. Like Olivia, it's the fact that you still sitting on this internet. So Olivia said in her live stream, and we're going to react to that, just not today. She said in her live stream that people sitting around making money about talking about other people. But you act like you ain't never made any money by talking about other people. Girl, damn near every time you go live or put up a video, you have some type of public service announcement in one of your videos where you're discussing somebody. Right, Miss Delusional. You it's like Olivia. Hush. There matter of fact, it's so many people right now eating off that whole Diddy situation. And they not Diddy. They somebody else talking about what's going on with Diddy. Olivia, you the same person that'll sit and watch a T channel talk about some tea on the internet. You watch it, but yet you're against it, but you consume it? Or are you saying you don't consume it when it's about you? Well, stop watching reaction videos about you, dummy. Like, I'm sick of them. I'm more sick of her than any of. It's the fact that 5 years later, you still worried about the fact that people are talking about what you got going on. And Chrissy and Jasmine Ben went on. They don't care nothing about reaction videos. Because them heifers gonna do what the hell they want to do. Matter of fact, Jasmine doing skits so she can get reactions. Jasmine over there putting out full skits with her baby Daddy. So she can get, see, Livy, you just mad because you ain't got pulled like Jasmine. You couldn't get Gerard to do a skit with you if his life depended on it. But Jasmine can go over there and pull her baby daddy from work, honey. He had on his work vest and got him to do a reaction video. You can't get nobody to do nothing for you but your damn mammy. That's it. Right, Southside. Desi said, girl, I am dead. Mr. Jones family said, girl, that part. Yes, skits, go get her. Olivia couldn't get Gerard to piss on her if she was on fire. And I don't blame him, baby. It's her sitting in the video so pressed that 5 years later, people are doing reaction videos still. No, sis, it's the fact that 5 years later, you're still reactable. That's the funny part. You would have thought all the ish that Olivia has went through on this internet, that you would have already been delivered from all that. It's the fact that 5 years later, you still are reactable. That's the funny part. Oh, Lord, honey. I'm sick of her. You said I'd feel bad if I knew another woman was caring for my 3 children. She mad because y'all doing better than her. But that's the thing, y'all. But that's the thing, Mrs. Jones. You sitting up here still complaining about a reaction video. It's like Olivia. We already told you you can't sit at the lunch table. Like we already told you. You still mad because you can't sit at the lunch table? You would have thought by now you would have found another lunch table to sit at. That they would have. You still mad that you can't sit at the lunch table? Like, girl, go somewhere. Like, I said to myself, baby, this stuff is so childish. You said they call this the baby mama sector. She built, that's what she said, honey. She said she built this sector. I said, you did. Well, not by your damn self. That's a shame that you building sectors and still couldn't build yourself to 100K subscribers. Shit, Tanae has taken 6 months sabbaticals from the 10K family. That girl then took 6 months sabbaticals and was able to get her silver play button. You've been dedicated, girl. You've been dedicated to this internet. Just like the reactor's been dedicated, your girl, you've been, and you still don't got that silver play button. I said, baby, that's a lot. Andrea said, when you think about it, Olivia can't keep a friend, a man, not even family. The only person that deals with her is Stella, and she tired of that other cow. No one deals with her. But that's right. hence the reason why she's still trying to figure out why 5 years later reaction channels still exist. Well, sis, I'm a go on it so you don't got to do any more research. The reason why 5 years later reaction channels still exist because 5 years later chicks like you still get on this internet and put out your business. That's why, Livy. Yeah, TNK just got her 100K pack, and TNK will be it'll be 6 months and she won't put up no videos. The fact that she can do Tanae and Keante, that channel, they have taken 6 months sabbaticals and she was still able to get her play. But Livy been on this channel every day. She show up damn near every day, dedicated. Every day, her uniform on and everything. Sis ain't never late for work, and you still ain't got your 100K, but yet you worried about a reaction video. See, that's your problem, sis. Stop worrying about reactions and just worry about what you doing. Because at the end of the day, as long as you keep uploading, there's gonna be a reaction video. You can't stop nobody from having an opinion about the content that they're consuming, dummy. Like these people are dumb. You said just like Jazz the man, nobody but their ma'am and the kids. Every day, Takesha. He come on here every day. Oh Lord, baby. They exhaust me. I was like, Olivia, you really think, girl, at this point, you still think you hurting somebody's feelings? They must don't have a life. No, sis, you must don't have one. The fact that you even know the reaction videos are still here. Again, why are you watching a video talking about you? Why are you torturing yourself? Because at the end of the day, people have the right to have their thoughts and opinions about your life that you call live. You know, you keep putting it on the internet, people talk about it. You and a slew of other people. So out of all her L's, she think we gonna do what she say. That's gonna be her one win. Baby, have you been to Nika house? You said, have I been to Nika's house? Dria's World? No, I didn't know they did a DNA testing update. They went and took the DNA test. Yeah, wait for it. I do it in the beginning of the video, sis. Child. Let me throw it up here for you, sis. Oh boy.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like.
Yeah, like, girl, Libby, go sit down. You reacted to Tanae Arnaz holding. Yeah, I did, Drea. Scroll back, sis. It's I think it's like midways in the video. She did now she's going to be in the Asian culture. Who you talking about is gonna be in the Asian culture? Who you talking about? Not what did Maury say. I thought she was changing. Child, I was getting ready to say the only thing Olivia changes her sheets, but she don't even do that because she ain't got but one set. Takesha said, speaking of DNA, oh Lord. Yeah, we're gonna get into that on another one. Oh no, you fine, Drea. No, you fine, sis. Yeah. I talked about it, Drea. I didn't actually react to the actual video. I just kind of paraphrased based off my memory of what I seen in the video. I'll do a live reaction later this week. I just wanted to get on here and talk with y'all a little bit about some of the stuff I had been seeing. And that was pretty much it. Takesha said, who the pap? All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. Let me go ahead and get on off of here. I just wanted to get on here real quick, and I actually was on here longer than I was supposed to be. But I just wanted to get on here real quick and share my thoughts with y'all. Wish y'all a happy Easter and to tell you guys, about my mom, home going yesterday. So I just wanted to do that. I didn't want much. Okay. Miss Jones, thank you so much for becoming a member, sis. Welcome to the Two Live crew. She finna go crazy over this live, not a play button, 10 years and still Baebay. It's not no reason. It's Sean, thank you. It's no reason for her to go crazy. What she gonna go crazy for, sis? Like it's just it's the fact. It's like my thing is this. Sometimes you can't worry about stuff that you have no control over. Just worry about doing your content and don't worry about what other people are doing. And if you that worried about what people are doing based off what you doing, then don't do what you doing. Like it's just that simple. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully you guys have a really good week. TMR will definitely catch up with y'all later on this week. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.